Previously on Saving Throw. Our heroes took a sightseeing trip to the vampire capital of the world to meet with a noblewoman named Iris Keltier.
And, calling you all here to investigate some unrest within the city, the first thing out of the noblewoman's mouth, really, is, I need you to kill my brother.
Right. Thank you.
If you were to rank your brother next to the Dictomancer, which would win?
Oh, nobody can take the Dictomancer. He's incredible.
Also, you heard of him.
Getting a lay of the land, we set off to find an information dealer, and Alistair managed to actually succeed in charming someone.
15. This is risky.
You charm the Birdman.
Oh, thank God. I was really stressing about that.
He goes, Roki doesn't know about, you're really handsome. Have people told you your eyes are just spectacular?
I have got Sadfana 2 times before. Thank you.
And Chiron managed to use his wit and medical expertise to get some information on a mysterious group called the Menders.
Oh, hello, friend. Hungry, are we?
No, well, I'm a local doctor in town, and I deal with many poor folk, and people enter my street shop all the time asking for help. I've heard you give out supplies, and I'd be very happy if I could concede some. I got a 22.
Okay!
I'm going to 15 on it.
Now we hunt down more information and check out mouse boxing in Saving Throw, Frostbite.
Okay, so after chatting around town with various folk, I just reiterate because we're coming back from a cut here. Dig site, you're not fully certain the location of. Fort outside of town somewhere. Roki gave you a vague direction. It's like up the road.
Cool.
And you still have the bar. Sorry, the Black Alley, Black Market bar, and the castle.
I say, in my opinion, our order should be go talk to Luigi.
Yep.
Then take a day trip to the fort.
I don't want to plan until we talk to Luigi because
we might have to change.
If we find out some information about the dig site
that's
with
more
Luigi,
pressing, yeah.
Then
That's another thing to ask about, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go in the front door.
No.
I want to die.
No.
Let's not.
Let's get
You
some
can
shot
go in the
up.
front door.
I'm glad that you remember that as well, but no, we should definitely go in the back.
Let's go in
door.
Well, what if we're not allowed in the back door?
Roki told us to take the back door.
Hey, okay. Go ahead.
The back door is
If
open.
we're not allowed in the back door, we can find our way through.
You guys make your way uptown towards the nicer part of town, and like pretty quickly as you're just walking closer and closer towards the castle area, this town has a pretty noticeable disparity of wealth. The area you're in is pretty fucking swanky. Arguably way too swanky for what is apparently a sketchy back alley bar. But you find a tavern, honestly, more like a proper inn than a tavern, but with a well-written script sign that says Alia Jacta Est on the front, which is some sort of ancient vampiric language nobody understands.
That's good.
And conveniently speaking, or maybe
that's actually even better if you know my brother.
Oh, great.
he majored in English and then with like a honors program in Latin and Greek.
For some reason I thought you were going to say
vampire.
He majored in vampire.
Oh, I was gonna say Twilight, but yeah.
That's an obvious
my brother studied a lot of Latin and Greek in college.
Yeah, and like conveniently, or maybe just factually, there is a small alley that skirts around the back of the building.
I think we're all in agreement to go there, right?
Are people going in the front at all?
Yeah, you can see in the front windows too. It's an establishment. There are people inside, having food and drink and such, and like presumably upstairs is like a more like regular inn, rooms and such.
How long did it take us to walk here?
20-30 minutes.
Awesome. So,
oh, is your Pastel Stray still up? Sure.
it is, yes.
Could it be? Probably not, but whatever. Yeah, it's up. I don't care.
It's an hour-long duration.
Yeah, but you also fucked around with the Menders and then also went back to Roki.
You know what? It's probably fine.
It's fine.
It's probably fine.
We're going in the back door.
All right.
So you wrap around the back of the building and there is a door. And next to the door, there is who is the least well-disguised armed guard you've ever seen. He's clearly like trying not to look like a hired thug guarding this door, but boy does he look like a hired thug guarding this door. And
Is his name Jim?
No. Well, who's to say? And yeah, there is a door there. There is a man beside that door. He isn't like blocking the door by any means. He's just sort of there, almost like how a bouncer might be. And then there's a door there.
I just walk right past him and I open up the door.
You go to open the door. It is locked. The goon.
Can't believe it.
I love the idea of Wynn just trying to open the back door to a building, just going,
With a guard next to it.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so funny to me.
That's part.
Hey, Wynn, roll a deception check for me.
Absolutely. I'm gonna say 15 plus 1 would be 16.
Nice.
So you like look exasperated by the door being not openable, and like the guy is sort of like taken aback by that, and like in a moment he assumes you actually have been here before, and so he speaks.
This is the plan.
Keys are
This
right.
is definitely the plan.
Keys are right there, where they always are. And he points to what is pretty obviously a trash can next to the door, with like its lid on.
Oh, sorry. It's had a bit too much to drink. You know how it is.
Uh-huh.
I'll reach into the trash
actually-
can and try to grab these supposed keys.
I don't know if you noticed, but tortoise have very bad short-term memory, but very good long-term memory. So that is why.
You open the lid of the trash can, revealing it's not actually a trash can, but in fact a small table disguised as such. And on that table sit 6 different keys. They all look relatively the same, with the exception that one of them has like 2 key teeth and the rest all have 3.
Fuck. Is there any kind of investigation or perception or anything, Arcana, I can do here? To try to figure out which one's
Deception to maintain that you're really drunk and don't know which key it is.
Fuck. My friend, I pull him into a hug. Oh, it's been
This is incredible.
He's like not. He's like you're hugging him and he's like not responding at all. He's like, please get off of me. Please, oh my God, get off of me.
It's been such a long day. I can barely see the difference between these keys, my friend.
It's the same difference it always is. Like, if you're too drunk to know which key to use, you're drunk to be here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I grabbed one of the keys at random. Let's say the second one from the right.
Okay.
Of course, it must be this one.
Roll a d6.
Of course. I'm meant to be here. That's a 4.
Oh.
Okay, you insert the key into the lock. It is one of the 3 teethed keys, and it turns the lock and clicks open.
No fucking way!
No fucking way. This
we
has
can
to
just
be a
open the
trap.
door.
Yeah, door opens.
Has to be a trap.
No.
I say thank you, and I pull him into another hug. I say thank you, my friend.
I say, via this her.
He like raises a point to be like, no, you can't. That's not how it works. But then like just kind of like, okay, whatever.
I'll make sure her alcohol blood content is much lower next time.
I pull him into a hug and try to like turn him around so that they can get into it.
You got it. Listen. You gotta stop hugging me, turtle buddy.
God, that was incredible. What a moment.
Fantastic.
I'm genuinely curious what the actual answer to this was.
I'll tell you after
Yeah,
we
you
wrap.
don't have to tell us. You don't have to tell us. DM secret.
I mean, it's a relatively simple puzzle. I just love the way you solved it because it was fun. All right, and you guys all enter a underground bar.
Hey.
It's clearly like, this is made with the extra space from the building above, and like you can even see there is a staircase that leads up to the upper part of the building. Presumably, like, if this was a regular storeroom, you would just keep shit down here and bring it upstairs. There are various, not necessarily illegal, but definitely illicit activities going on here. People are gambling, playing cards. There is a small mouse boxing ring set up in the corner, where two little mouse folk are boxing, and people are betting on it.
Seems illegal.
Chris, doesn't illicit just mean illegal?
Does it?
I'm not sure about that.
I feel like it does.
All right. There's a bunch of clause. There's a bunch of stuff
illicit...
that makes you go. That could be illegal.
Sorry.
I'm not.
The definition of illicit: forbidden by law.
Well, shit.
Glistening Saver in the chat said $10 on Stuart, which is an immaculate joke.
Are there people here playing cards?
Hold on, wait, why would you put money on Stuart, though?
He drove that car.
The whole point is Stuart's a little privileged rich boy bitch. You would get wiped in a fight.
Also, a reminder that Stuart Little is canonically not a mouse.
Yeah, he's just a guy that came out of someone.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Stuart Little is a human being.
That's not...
No, he's fucking
I
not.
don't remember that part of Stuart Little.
Chat, back me up. Right,
So I walk up to one of these tables that is playing cards. And I just sit down and I say, deal me in. Deal me in.
They're like in the middle of a hand. They're like, yeah, we'll fucking get
next
there,
round.
Right? Wynn's gonna go play cards. I'll do more with that in a second. What's everybody else doing?
I mean, is there anybody in the room that just their face screams Luigi?
Anyone? Green hat, L on it, blue overalls.
Let me just real quick. No, nobody in here is screaming, I'm a Luigi, I'm a Boopy.
That was worth the fucking shot. I'm out of ideas. Ash?
Chris does not know how Italians work. This is very inaccurate.
Yeah, is anybody holding their hand like this?
Can I go to the bartender?
He would obviously be yelling, I'm a Luigi.
I would like to go to the bar with
met the guy yet.
Is there a bartender?
There's a bartender, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the bartender and put a gold piece on there
Clean in a
and
glass like bartenders do.
yes, yes, my good sir. You're looking very swell. Your skin is reflecting off that glass very smoothly.
Hey, thanks. I polished it up with all the grease.
I love grease. It's the word. Here's the
It
thing.
is the word. Thanks. This guy gets it.
Look, I'm supposed to meet Luigi here. I don't know. He's told me to meet him in 5 minutes. I don't know if you've heard about this or if he stops by frequently enough that he, would be here at that time. But I have arranged a meeting with him.
I don't know if he's here, but I do have a meeting with him here.
Yeah, I haven't seen him around.
Persuasion check with advantage because you gave him the coin.
Okay.
I don't know how much charisma Chiron's using today.
No. I think everybody's got all these charisma rolls today.
Sometimes you talk to a lot of
Not everyone. Not everyone, Zach.
Oh my god! I rolled a 19 and an 18. What the fuck? That's an 18.
Nice. He takes the coin, sucks it into his apron, whistles over. Hey, yo, boss, this guy's looking for you. And one of the guy who's at the mouse fight is like, yeah, give me a minute. And then he's coaching one of the mice. He's like, no, right hook.
I didn't know how I missed him. It must have been the mouse that I was distracted on when I looked over there.
Yeah, those little guys can really scrap,
Okay, thank you, my good sir. And keep that skin pale as you can.
I thought
really wanted you to
keep
just
that
say,
skin.
keep
End of
that
sentence.
skin.
You leave on that one-liner. He looks at John like, what the fuck does that mean?
You know what? You keep having skin. Why don't you? Just keep having that skin.
Yeah, so Luigi, you can point him out to everyone. He is one of the guys over there by the mouse fight. Clearly involved in the gambling and the goings-on of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is he more focused on the game at the moment, or is he finally finished with it? I don't want to interrupt if he's gambling.
I'll say he's currently in the thing. But like, if you're saying I want to wait until he's done, I can.
I'll be polite and like wait.
So one
I'll watch
of
the
the
fight.
mice.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll watch the fight.
You go over to watch the mouse fight. These are not like regular mice, brother. These are like mouse folk. So like they're like talking smack over the box and shit.
How tall are they?
This is fascinating.
How tall's a regular mouse? Taller.
Okay,
than that.
so they are effectively Stuart Little then.
Yeah, they're tiny.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You know, like in Zootopia, how like the mouse is like a crime boss.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like that kind of situation. Like, they're fully sentient beings, but they're also bugs.
Is Luigi actually betting on a specific one? That I can tell. I'm copying that.
Oh, okay, and then how much are you betting?
5 gold.
All right, you throw 5 gold on the
Deal
spot.
me in. This man seems like he can pick out a rat, and I've seen many of them.
Then let's do this. Both for Win and Chiron, the one of the rarest rolls in D&D, a luck roll. Roll d20.
Oh. Interesting. That's a 14.
Oh god, why do I keep putting I switch up my d20s all the time. What's every roll? 18.
Damn.
I've been rolling hard.
When you sit down, immediately win a hand, and everyone's like, I don't know, Chief. So they're all not interested in playing with you anymore. But you do profit 18 gold.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
To be clear, I have played much cards on the ship growing up.
Oh,
true,
yeah.
it's true.
I'm gonna say that knowing Win and like your jovial manner, like you start chatting about how like, oh, you used to play cards on the ship all the time, and then you immediately win a hand, and they're like,
Damn.
if it smells like a hustler and it looks like a hustler,
yeah.
fucking hustler, get the fuck out of here.
Called out. Win gets immediately called out as a hustler. Beautiful.
And Chiron, you're like, you're getting into it, and you're like, eventually over the course of the fight, you're like getting closer to Luigi, and the mice are going back and forth, and little Pepito, who's the mice you bet on, ducks low and swings up and left and knocks out the other mouse, and everyone goes, ah!
His anatomy was superior.
You bet 5 coins.
Yes, I did.
See how much you get back. You get a whopping, what is that? 45 gold.
Oh my god!
What were the fucking odds on Pepito? Jesus God.
7-1, obviously.
I think his opponent threw the fight.
Yeah,
this was rigged from the start to get Luigi rigs these fights.
That's
Come
fine.
on.
That's why you gotta bet on the same one.
No.
Okay, good.
So if anything, I tell Win, if you want to hustle, you have to lose a couple hands first.
I wasn't trying to hustle.
Then I tell Win you should have tried to hustle.
Yeah, man, that mouse. Oh, excuse me. That mouse can sure fight. Good job on picking this one. I had my eye on it, but you solidified it with your bet. My good sir, what's your name again? Fellow mouse better?
Yeah, he's like, collecting his winnings and laughing with everybody. You're talking to me. He goes, huh? Oh, Luigi Primo. Nice to meet you.
Luigi, yes. I would say something, but I have an urge to say something, but instead I'll reject that urge. Sir, I have a friend that I would like you to meet. He's a good man. He's new in town. He's looking for work. I was wondering if you could set him up with some. And I point over to Alistair.
Okay.
Yeah,
he seems vaguely concerned until you mentioned like he could use some work. And he's like, oh yeah, some work.
Look at his body. I'm sure he could pull off any kind of work you need. Just let him know the details. Talk with him.
I'm
he's
not
pretty
sure
good.
if
He's good.
being nice to me or not there.
He's good with his hands. So.
These hands, whatever you want him to do. Well, this in reason.
He's got one of those accents though. I don't like that.
I was just say
okay,
him or
whoa.
If you don't want him, there's the giant over there, and there's the turtle and the owl man. They're all very capable in their own ways.
He's like, okay. Other than your human trafficker friend here, you guys are very suspicious. Let's grab some pine. And he pulls up like a seat to a table and gestures for you all to do the same.
That's it.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess since Chiron pointed us all out, I guess we should probably play along.
Yeah.
I make sure to sit next to Chiron just for reasons.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, give me the deal. You guys need work?
Yeah, we're new in town, and as my friend here said, we're looking for work, and so far, things have been hard to come by, but we've been told by a couple people that you are the one to find when a talented person can provide services for coin.
Well, I suppose I could do something like that. I mean, let me ask you something. I got a gig. I got a primo gig, the best gig in the whole city. Assuming you're willing to work somewhat ungodly hours for somewhat decent pay.
Decent pay is the main reason we're here, so what's the job?
There is a placement on the outside of town. How familiar are you with mining equipment?
Look at me.
Look at him.
Look at this guy.
He looks like a guy. He looks like an absolute dude.
But what's his is mine.
I know what I look like. I know I look like a dwarf, all right?
Oh, sorry. I don't see.
mining
Hey.
equipment.
Luigi doesn't see race.
He hears accent, so what the fuck?
I can dig. We'll be fine.
Val-
I'll teach these idiots how to dig.
Yes, I was going to say, while some of us might not be extremely familiar with the particulars, I assure you, my friend here is better than 5 men in himself and can at least teach us to pick up some slack as well.
Okay,
Can
that's
you
one
teach us how to
qualification.
dance?
Can you teach us how to dug?
No, but Luigi
I
pretty much
can, yeah.
Now-
Mr. Luigi, I also am well versed in many types of tools and machinery, so I'm certain I could be of assistance in this endeavor.
That is one of the qualifications. I appreciate that. Now, the next, how good are you at keeping a tight lip?
The best.
I'm wearing a mask.
Absolutely.
I make a point to say nothing. And just stare him dead in the eyes.
You hear this guy? You hear him right now? Exactly.
He locks eyes with you. Jump a roll d20.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh wait. Can I cast a? I don't think I can do it. See, well, fuck it.
I got 14 with whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you lock eyes with Luigi. It's vaguely romantic.
Oh.
Oh.
you know, sparks aren't flying, but anyway, he goes, "Aye, good. So, for the low price of 150 coins, I can get you all properly suited.
Properly suited.
Meaning you can start work, let's say tomorrow.
Luigi, you obviously are a great businessman. This is a nice offer. We are desperate to pay something off in the more immediate future. Could we ask for an upfront bonus of an extra, say 30 gold?
Wait, I'm sorry. Did he want us to pay him
Yeah,
to
he
work?
wants us-
Yeah, he wants us to pay him for the privilege of working for him.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm
Demanding
sorry.
more pay. He's demanding more pay.
You want us to pay you to work?
I'm sorry, I don't think we fully understand each other. You said you needed work. I am offering to place you at said work at a job immediately tomorrow, where you are then out of my hands. I'm just, what do you call it? A scumbag middleman.
Okay.
Yeah, a job in which you do not tell us what the pay is. So, like, we could give you 125 gold, and then tomorrow we make 12 copper.
We are supposed to.
The fuck is that?
Lip.
Persuasion
Luigi.
check, Denver.
I will try to give him a bardic inspiration if I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I mean, you didn't give him the
well,
first
without
one.
that, I got a 17.
Oh well, let's keep it. Hold
Your
on
call,
to it.
Your call, your call if you want to use it or not.
Okay, it's a D8, right?
Yeah. Mark that off.
I'll just hold on to it for now.
When we learned from Roki, from about Luigi? Like, what do we know about him? What was his?
Luigi is a all-around crime boy. He's like a criminal who runs on criminal enterprise, but he's also a information dealer, a purveyor of goons. If you need to hire some goons,
Goons hire goons here.
that kind of thing.
Okay.
In response to Junver's thing.
All right. Hey, I can't divulge my clientele too much, but it's a well-paid job, and you're working for royalty. Let's put it that way.
Well paid, royalty. None of those is a number of gold, Luigi.
Listen,
Look, if you don't want the job, we can find something else for you. Or
Luigi, I want the
alternatively-
job. I don't care what the job even is. I just want to know that when I give you 125 fucking gold, you're gonna give me a job where I make at least 126 fucking gold,
blue
Luigi.
collar worker Junver right now is incredible to me.
You're all. Hey, sure. First of all, you're all giving me 30 gold. That's not that much at all. 31 gold at the end of the day. I can't guarantee you'll
okay.
make
30 gold? I better be making at least 31 fucking gold on this, Luigi. Otherwise, why are you middlemaning?
You might not make it in day one, but you'll make it over a week for sure.
Could we, as I said before, but now understanding you meant to charge us instead, could we delay our first payment for you? Or even give you half as the payment today, and the rest once we get paid?
No, because I run an illegal operation. If you don't pay me, what am I gonna do? Go to the police?
I hand
Break
him
your
30
shins, Luigi.
I hand him 30 gold.
I'll hand him also 30 gold.
I hand him 30 gold and tell him I'm in.
Listen, Luigi.
You all don't understand the blue-collar nature of this work.
You're right, because I'm a guild member trying to go undercover on a mission.
I thought you were saying
So
that.
you're
out loud,
right.
and was
I
like, shut the
don't know
fuck up.
nor care.
You could, in theory, expense this.
Watch,
I don't know.
watch this mission be okay. Luigi's gonna be like, okay, the 5 of you need to assassinate this
Oh my God.
fucking vampire named Iris. Do it immediately.
Oh my god.
All right, Luigi, you guarantee we gonna make 30 gold back in a week?
Hey!
Since
You don't
the
make 30
first
gold.
day.
You don't make 30 gold back in a week. You come back here to Luigi. I set you up good with your own mouse fighting accoutrement. Get you in the game.
I promise to keep a tight lip. I really do.
All right, fine,
and
Luigi.
we're mouse buddies, okay? But can you at least give me some insight on what the job specifically is? That's all I ask. I don't care about the
Working out of
numbers.
mine. It's mining. Come
Hey,
on.
It's digging.
Pay first, information second.
Can I
I have handed
can I reach out
30
to my hand to
gold.
shake and just do an insight check to see if he's telling the truth?
Yeah, go for it.
It's a 16.
He is telling the truth as far as like he is setting you up with work.
Mm-hmm.
And this money is part of that deal, and like beyond that, like there's not enough information to know, like, you know, if he's fucking with you at all, but like the information he's presented is seemingly true. Like he's not lying about, you know, you're not gonna walk in the alley, you're not gonna get clubbed with the back of the head.
And he does think that we're gonna get paid more than $30 in one day.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to know that information.
I'll
Like,
drop him 30.
I love the financially centered, the financially minded members of our group.
yeah, 30 gold when you're paid several hundred per gig, and it's like for information basically. Anyway,
Now that we got that all sorted, tomorrow we're gonna need to get up pretty early. Like I said, digging, equipment will be provided and all that. Now, how familiar are you with ancient vampiric relics?
Well, like we said, we're not from here, so not super.
Vampiric relics, no.
Actually,
Other ones, maybe.
Fuck it. History check. How familiar am I? That's a 21.
great. Yeah, Alistair has a great pastime for identifying old novelty items and relics from different cultures, and vampires are one of his favorite because they're sexy.
Honestly, tracks.
Alistar thrifts and sometimes finds vampire shit at Goodwill.
I love that.
Great. For the rest of you that don't know anything, if you find anything, you just let one of the nearby vamps know, hey, I found this thing. They'll come check it out. If you see anything important, keep your fucking lips shut. And just like everybody else, show it off. Hey, I found this. Great. They'll come over. Look, you don't want to be the one who finds anything. You want to spend as many days as you can finding fuck all and getting paid.
Okay. Also, I don't think
That sounds like a wonderful gig to me.
I realized is Luigi vampire or non-vampire?
You can't just ask them if they're vampires. Zach,
No.
roll d20.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, what about the teeth when he's talking?
That's a 4.
So,
I have no
you
fucking
can't
clue.
know he's
Yeah,
vampire.
that's 4. That's
He's
bad.
not. He's got a toothpick, but he's not opening his mouth enough for you to tell if he's got
I
a
love
vampire.
that.
He's
It's good.
not.
It's good.
Someone will, you guys know where the dig site is, right?
No.
Alright, go to the northeast gate of town in the morning. You'll see a bunch of schmoes getting on to go out there and start digging. You're gonna join them. If anyone asks, you work there the whole time. You're on, who's that? What's that guy's name?
And like one of his, goons runs over and like whispers in his ear.
Okay, you're on Maurice's dig team, and that's it. Don't
Sorry.
say as little to anyone as you possibly can. Keep about your business.
Is there a uniform?
Do some people call him Space Cowboy?
Do some people call him? Do some people call him crazy old Maurice?
Is there a uniform?
No, this is not an official gig, an artificial dig, so to speak.
Hey.
I wasn't gonna wear it anyway.
Great.
Not sure why you asked that, but
Great.
Chiron just wanted to know if he was breaking the rules or not.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Okay.
I respect that.
And if you happen to, while you're there, see any of our vampiric nobility friends, and you happen to overhear anything, your good friend Luigi will pay a premium for any of that sweet, sweet information.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful. We thank you for your
Pleasure doing business with you.
yes, pleasure doing business with you. Thank you, Win.
Can't wait to seize this money.
And let's walk out the back door again.
It's not where I expect y'all to take this even a little bit.
Hey, Chris, not where I expected this to go either.
Yeah.
Y'all got my boy's got employment. Okay. Great. So, you now have a job tomorrow. But it is still currently today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I will say you also did learn the location roughly of the dig, that it is northeast of town,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
that is not, the most helpful of information in the grand scheme of things. What you guys arrived, and then as there is the pale star, it's not like a normal, you can't track the sun across the day. But at some point while you were in the underground bar with Luigi, the pale star has shifted. It has basically 2 phases, night and day, where it still gives off what I would describe as bright moonlight during the nighttime. But it it is enough that if I'm trying to go to fucking sleep, it's not like blasting through my windows.
So, I know eventually we were supposed to introduce ourselves to Zelvis. But now that we've just been assigned to illegally work on his dig.
Oh, we should definitely not do that
yeah,
yet.
something tells me we should not do that yet.
Yes.
This is.
I
quite-
also highly
this
doubt
is-
he's gonna be at the dig, but yeah.
There's a non-zero chance of that.
It's
though.
non-zero though. It's non-zero, so yeah, we should. go to
Luigi
the
did
dig
say
first.
royalty. We know Zessus is up to some shit.
So we're working on royalty.
Wait. You all are saying go to the castle before going to the dig site?
No.
No,
I'm saying
no.
The opposite.
The opposite of that.
Yeah, we were saying that was the original plan. We should definitely not do that now.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
I mean, shit. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we just go to
Do
sleep?
we go back to Hedge's Corner and catch some early sleep? I mean, it sounds like they have a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
There is something I wanted to do. I don't know if we have time for it, literally in world time.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Well, this place. So this is my idea, right? This place has had a sort of bad harvest, a famine, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got this spell.
When you can't just go and solve food, you can't solve world hunger for this city.
I'm not gonna solve world hunger, but I might be able to help a little bit.
Are you
So I
gonna
got this
cast-
spell
are
called
you gonna-
plant growth,
Yeah.
and
Out of principle, when it's forbidden from casting plant growth.
Hold on. Because there's 2 ways to cast this spell, right?
Okay.
Plant growth is anti-giant. That's all I'm gonna say.
which is what you saw, but there's also an 8-hour cast version, which you cast the spell over 8 hours. You enrich the land. All plants in a half-mile radius centered on point within range become enriched for 1 year. The plants yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested.
Motherfucking every town needs a druid. What?
Presumably, every town has a druid.
I fucking
Win,
hope so.
if you want to go do some public service, that's entirely your prerogative. It's quite admirable of you.
You'll be real tired in the morning.
I'm probably going to go back to Hedge's Corner and review my notes and get ready. But
The longer.
you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to go become the patron saint of this city.
I will say, if you do this, Vin, please keep a low profile, because helping out the biggest problem going on in the town might get you some attention.
You know what? You make a good point. I will do this tomorrow.
Okay.
The longer we are out in the open, the longer we have a chance of running into any members of Zest crew or just vampires in general. It's too dangerous.
True. Okay. Then back to Hedge's Corner to knock a few back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just to, actually keep us on a decent pace here, you guys do all return back to Hedge's Corner, and, unless anyone has anything specific they want to do with their nighttime, everyone, goes to bed and honks some Z's.
Once again, how many? I cast. I'm gonna cast alarm just outside my door again.
Okay.
Good thinking.
Do I have a pickaxe? I don't.
Do you have like adventurer's tools?
My hands are a pickaxe. I can break rocks with like fucking
No, I have Smith's tools.
magic bludgeoning damage. Are you kidding me? It's over.
Yeah, so Ash alarms his door. Everyone sort of checks over their shit. You're going to bed relatively early, but also, you gotta wake up early in the
We
morning.
do.
And when you do wake up early in the morning, hope I know which slide this is.
The mask for the day is going to be like a cushiony mask. It's like a burlap sack and has stitches on the mouth
What?
and buttons. Red
What
eye and red eye button.
You look so much creepier now than ever before.
We're gonna be working in a mine, dude. It's fun.
Yeah.
Do you basically just look like Scarecrow's mask?
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
sounds like.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
basically, yeah, you guys, you wake early and like you were instructed, head to the northeastern side of town. There are various other people gathered around here, all, I guess waiting for work, as it were.
Mhm.
And no one's like chit-chatting. Everyone's kind of just like keeping themselves to themselves, not talking. And even like as people if you hey, how you doing, buddy? Like start trying to start a conversation, they kind of adds themselves away from you and I don't want to talk. Eventually, a couple carts pull up, just like horse-drawn carts, and they sort of usher you into the back of it without no one's really saying anything. There's no communication going on here.
Tight lips.
I don't say anything.
I'm looking like I know what I'm doing, cracking my knuckles and looking
real quick,
like Miney Tanner.
does anyone is there consistency among people? Do they all have similar tools, similar clothes? Do we feel out of place?
You guys are better dressed than most everyone here. Everyone here is relatively impoverished looking.
Look at us, man. Of course we're better dressed, but
Bling.
they're not all carrying pickaxes and shovels or anything. It is just going to be from the job
None
site.
of them are bringing their own tools.
Okay.
And yeah, after a long and not super long, but quiet and bumpy cart ride, you guys are taken somewhere else, somewhere that is so far from the immediate light of the Pale Star that it's still decently bright out, but it is dark here. And you are brought to what is a unnecessarily large mining operation.
Such thing.
a gorge that is being cut out of and what looks to just be regular ass land, like snowy, rocky land. And it is a deep pit basically that they are cutting and drilling and pickaxing their way out of. And you see, there's various people coming and going, as if this crew had worked the entire night and you are the relief. And all around this mining operation, drill, dig site area, there are well-armed guards just sort of patrolling.
Right.
And you are loaded off of the carriages and basically directed to grab a pickaxe, start whacking.
Is there any particular design on the armor of the guards or anything like that? Insignia?
Yeah, this is you would have seen this just in the city. They are they are guards of Stranemar.
Okay.
Whereas, so if you go most places in the world, Stranemar guards sort of double as Shadow guards double as local enforcement as well, albeit in different ranks. Like Taya, who you met, wouldn't be given regular duty. That's someone who's
not a beat cop.
Yeah,
not a beat cop.
Not a meter maid.
It's more like town guard and shit are paid out of the Shadow Guard budget, more than anything else. And they all dress, with Shadow Guard armor, which is basically Imperial armor in case war were to happen, left over from the war presumably. And it's the main color scheme is red and blue. Red being the Imperial colors, and blue being Shadow Guard. These ones are all dressed very similarly, but they wear red and white. Red being the Imperial, white being the Keltier. And there's no once again, there's no conversation going on here, and guards are actively urging people on to keep working, if they see people that are slacking or whatever. And it's not it doesn't give the impression that these people are being held against their will by these guards, but it is also a different work environment when someone is standing behind you with a sword.
Yeah.
I would like to at some point cast Gift Alacrity.
Okay, sure. You do that on the cart, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I'm assuming us sleeping is a long rest, huh?
Yeah, it's a long rest.
Cool.
Oh, right.
See, that's why I always feel safe about casting alarm. Because I just
You
immediately.
need a long rest.
That's why you always cast alarm before you go to bed, because you immediately get a spell slot.
I get one
spell slot back.
I get one spell slot back, and I get my 2 bardic inspirations back. So hell yeah.
I had not marked that we took a rest before this mission, so
Hey, I'm gonna make sure this guard has nothing to be noticeable about me. I'm gonna be a fucking clean on the fucking pickaxe here.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, no one is really directing you, other than there are a few different areas where people are clearly actively working, and it's not just they've given up on that location. So the most notable thing here is that amongst all of the ice and the rocks, there are buildings-ish scattered throughout this area. And as Iris had mentioned earlier, this was prior a tomb area that was encased in an avalanche. And you see sort of the outlines of that. There are mausoleums and the like. It's also notable that these apparently vampire tombs are a lot more house-like than a regular tomb. They're big, and some of them even seem to have multiple rooms. Anyway, so there are 3 main areas that people are digging in. One is sort of the surface level. They're sort of clearing this out, more along the lines of clearing it out so that larger construction can be done lower, because you obviously need to get heavier equipment down and shit like that. The other 2 are both deeper into the pit. There is one which is the very bottom of the pit, which people are just digging it out and trying to hit whatever the bottom is. And the other is along the way, there is another tomb that has recently been uncovered that people are whacking away at, trying to, make progress into.
Is there a foreman or anyone directing anything?
Barking orders, speaking at
so,
all?
So there are people walking around with what fancy clipboards and looking around, and there actually are
Fancy clipboards.
Yeah, fancy clipboards, fancy hard hats.
Also known as clipboards.
Also known as hard hats. And there are people also walking around and sketching all the areas that they are uncovering here.
Okay.
I will say any of these respective zones has someone that looks to be in charge and directing people, and not necessarily hey, do that, but they're also helping. They're okay, hey, like too many of you over here. Let's move over here. Let's try to get this stuff out of the way. Hey guys, let's move these rocks. Come on, yada yada.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a pickaxe and
you're all equipped with pickaxes, shovels, whatever.
Find a foreman and be like, "Hey, new here, part of Maurice's crew. Where are they at?"
Yes.
He like looks up, huh? Maurice's crew. Oh, anywhere's fine. Here. Hi. Why don't you go over there by those 2 pillars and start whacking away? Start getting some of that out. So this is like in the middle rung of those 3 I mentioned.
Cool.
Okay.
Where there's like a newfound tomb that people are just starting to like kind of get into.
Yeah.
Cool. That was the one I wanted to work at. So great.
I'm gonna whack away.
Well, it's not Tuesday. We'll act.
What's Thursday, but Tuesday with an R in it, you know?
Facts.
Yeah, Tuesday.
I often say that on Thursday nights. Wait, what day of the week is it? No!
And you guys just kind of labor for a while. It's not like this is monotonous and simple work. Like, it's not like, this requires a great deal of precision. You're hitting mostly ice and rock with a fucking pickaxe. And you don't find anything. Like, you make headway into this tomb.
Just to be clear,
so who we're told?
do we even
nothing?
find fucking Maurice? This guy just tell us like go to a corner.
Yeah, basically, he kind of just didn't care or didn't see fit to tell you to do more.
Okay.
And despite the fact that there are guards patrolling and shit like that, it's not like this isn't like crazy security. And also, why would it be? You're just hitting fucking a tomb with some shit. Like, it's whatever. And you eventually, you make your headway into the tomb. They find not much of anything. It's like, it's all flooded with ice and shit. There's like nice, well-made marble floors and like headstones, but nothing that even like the foreman is enough to like call attention to. But eventually, across the day, a bell rings, and your immediate assumption is, oh, it must be food time, chow time, if you will. But instead, all the other guards, all the other miners, set down their pickaxes and shovels and the like, and everyone just kind of like stands, not at attention, but like a bit more proper.
I do the same.
Yeah.
I'll follow the leaders.
It's not on the staircase or like the area of the scaffolding you guys are working on. It's across the way, heading down towards the bottom of the pit. But you see a large number of those armed guards heading down, and among them, sort of like behind all of them, but with a few more trailing him, you see a very well-dressed blonde man walking down towards the bottom of the pit. Perception check from everyone.
This is...
Somebody.
Man.
Fuck, I'm red hot today. That's an 18.
So 17, 10 plus 7.
15.
And from Zach, can I also get a history check?
Sure.
Dirty 20 for me.
That is only an 11.
Most of you, I mean, what was Chiron's roll?
18.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
All of you. This guy is very well dressed, very conspicuous looking in that he is here, and also looks very similar to Iris Keltier.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, with even an 11, and also because you were here,
I wonder who that is.
On his very well stitched cloak is the symbol of House Keltier.
Yeah.
Right.
And he is heading down into basically the pit below.
Fuck.
I can't stand it.
I look over to make sure Chiron hasn't tried to kill him.
Assassin's Creed dive off the side.
I mean, so he's just going to the deepest part of this.
Yes. So everyone stopped when he presumably arrived, and even now, even though he isn't coming here, no one has resumed work.
Are we all generally together?
Yeah, you're all the same. You're all working on the same crew, effectively.
I would like to cast Pass Without Trace and start following him. Start not following, but kind of shimmying.
Everyone is standing still at attention.
Yeah, but we got Pass Without Trace.
What does cat mean? Does it make you invisible?
No, it just makes you
a veil of
unable
shadows
to-
and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including yourself, has a plus 10 bonus to Dex stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
So we're not invisible, but like we're inconspicuous.
I'm gonna say you can roll stealth checks to pursue.
Yeah.
However, you are like a substantial distance away, so you'd have to be simultaneously stealthy and quick about it.
Who's going? I have an idea.
I'm going.
I roll a 20. I rolled a 21 on my stealth.
It's plus 10, right, Win?
Oh my god. I got a 24. Wait, no, 29.
I got a 27. So
Win, are you wild shaping or no?
I'm wild shaping after I cast Pass Without Trace.
But what are you wild shaping into?
spider.
Okay.
Just a regular ass, like maybe like a large spider for the.
It's like half the crew is gone.
As we go, I turn back to Junber and just like give him a little salute.
Godspeed.
He can do the work for 5
I
of
just
us,
give
to
the
be fair.
dejected nod of like I'm not following, and I
And
get
that's
it.
it's a 23 on my stealth.
Okay. Win, I'm gonna say you are able to crawl down the wall as a spider. It ain't the quickest, but let's say you're a somewhat large spider. For the sake of this is D&D.
20-foot move speed by default.
Oh,
whatever
that's
you want.
Fine. The rest of you, you basically sneak up and around and then back down. Sort of navigating around, there are guards stationed, and while you are sneaky, you can't necessarily, bump them. So, a bit of stealth required as you sneak about.
I'll pick up a rock and throw it to grab their attention. We sneak by.
What was that noise?
Oh, I'm small. Never mind. What was that noise?
And you guys head deeper and deeper down into the chasm, and eventually you find that there are where all the workers are, and then beyond that is where that Zethus and his men have presumably gone down. It, in fact, looks like that all of these goons, these hired laborers, were just told to leave the location they were and sort of wait here.
Right.
As they enter a deeper cave within this ravine.
I mean, I'm going all the way as a little spider, but I don't know about the rest of y'all.
I guess I go. I can't have you go by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, unless this is... Well, to be fair, Win is a spider. Even if they fucking see Win, what are they gonna be like? Fuck this
I guess
spider.
I'm small enough now that I'm hoping that... Whatever.
Yeah.
You'd be like halfling size or something. You'd be like... Yeah.
Alright.
Proceeding further down into the cave, eventually you come to the guards. All of the guards that accompanied Zethus into here, and they are basically forming a somewhat line guarding the way forward. So much so that yes, I would say Win, you could sneak by as a spider, but Alistair and Ash definitely cannot. And Chiron, you can, but it will require a roll.
Go.
Give me a mixed check, Chiron. Stealth acrobatics.
Ooh.
Crashing down, I know it.
You get a plus 10 to the stealth roll too, so.
So I got on the stealth, I got a 29, but you said mix with it, so.
Yeah, so roll an acrobatics and then add that.
40 total.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Average 20.
I will. Yeah, so you basically
My
vault
acrobatics
yourself
is really good. It's a plus
over
7.
over the shoulders, when people do the pole vault, and have to flip over. You do that basically to get over them and then land silently do the pass that trace. Actually, Ash, I would say you could technically fly over them because your wings won't make noise due to pass that trace.
And also due to being an owl.
Oh, okay, Ash is also an owl.
It is literally called Silent Feathers, is literally what my stealth proficiency is called.
Fair enough. You got me there.
If I can safely do that, then yeah, I'll take to the skies.
So everyone besides Alistair is able to slip by this line of guards to where there are only 3 people beyond this.
Alistair, do you have invisibility or anything?
Well, he is invisible, but they are forming a phalanx to make sure people aren't getting
Yeah, no, I mean, I could do some bullshit, but it's not worth it. 3 of us are going. All we need to do is witness whatever the fuck is happening over here.
I'm
Maybe
just
cast some magic.
break out into combat at some point. So
No, I'm gonna say
the more of us, the better.
The three of you pass beyond the guards and find 3 more people standing in here. There is one guard dressed in, I would say, the nicest of the armor of any of them, but it's all very similar looking. The well-dressed nobleman who you can assume to be Zethus. And then there is a third person who is very similar to you guys, covered in mining, detritus and shit like that, and he appears to be either a worker or someone in charge of a large number of workers here. Zethus has something in his hands. Give me a perception check, the 3 of you.
Absolutely. Oh, that's an at 20 for 27.
Woo!
That is a 13.
Zach?
That's Kyra. Jason.
Oh, sorry, Kyron.
What is this guy? I was looking up my spell.
Perception.
15.
Only win. Win.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whatever he is holding in his hands is old, and it's covered in a layer of ice and dust like everything else down here. But whatever it is, it's very well preserved. It's nice looking, and it even just by a gut instinct, whatever it is clearly valuable. Like it has gems and such in it. Yeah. And the vampire man places his hand on the head of the item, or the edge of the item, I guess, and it alights with magic, and then in his hands crumbles and breaks apart.
Seems bad.
He sighs angrily, and the digger, the miner, the dig site person, looks visibly frightened at this reaction, and begins to be, I'm sorry, I thought that was it. I mean, it's the deepest thing we found in here so far. And the blonde vampire man pushes a hand through his hair. It's quite all right. We're just going to keep looking, and he turns to the guard next to him. This one is, and the guard nods his head yes, and Hepturn pulls a sword. Sorry, Hepturn. That's his dad. Zethus pulls a sword from his. Zethus pulls a sword from his side and slashes through the dig site worker.
Oh,
Nice.
that's not very nice.
I like that.
Rude.
I like that.
Kyron's now you know what? I've completely turned around on these vampires. They're pretty cool.
He returns his sword to his side. Clean this up. Have them continue digging. And if I'm brought down here again and we haven't fucking found it, I swear, you will be next, and then every single one of them. He's actually pointing up towards the cave. And the guard is nodding quickly. And Zethus takes a long look at the blood on the sort of ice there before turning and stomping away.
He's not even gonna drink it? Come on. What the fuck?
Is the artifact that he was disappointed in still over there?
It broke. There are still pieces on the ground.
So he left.
Yeah.
He's mid storming out right now.
Mid storming out. Oh shit. And the other guy, the foreman,
Dead.
Yeah, one of them.
But the guard,
other guy.
the guard.
Sorry.
He's he's going and pulling at the corpse and well, it's half cut in half. What the fuck am I supposed to do? And he's trying to drag it away.
I have an idea on something I want to do, and this is probably going to be very dangerous, but I want to do it anyway. Okay, can I shoot a web in his face?
In which one's face?
In the guard's face. In the guard's face.
Oh, okay.
Is this a thing within the purview of
Spider?
the spider you turned into?
Oh shit. No. Fuck. Can I want to distract him in some way, because here's
I want to grab
what
the
my
artifact.
plan is.
Yeah.
I want to cast Revivify on this dude. On the
Oh.
I was gonna grab the artifact.
I need to do this within the next minute. don't know if this is going to get us any
So
information.
you are
I just
deep.
don't want this guy
You
to
are
die.
deep enough into this cave system that, in theory, if you were to somehow almost instantly detain the guard and prevent him from going, "Hey," no one would necessarily hear you, conk him over the back of the head with a coconut.
Right.
But anything you're gonna have, anything you would do like that would have to be this has to be.
I'm not even gonna get closer because my intention was to grab the artifact. So I'll be in that area where Wynn is probably doing whatever she's doing.
So I'll scurry between his feet, right? Pop out a wild shape, whack him with my staff. My new someone's staff.
And if he doesn't go down from that, I'll fucking elbow drop him. I'll low kick him into an elbow drop.
Okay. This is interesting. So we're gonna do a combined surprise
You're about to
round.
have the worst day ever.
No. Here. You know what? I'll just make it easy. I'll use a fucking key point and fucking stunning strike him.
Okay, cool.
Oh yes, awesome.
You're a doctor
Okay.
monk. I'm sure you have something for this.
A stunning strike from surprise, basically.
Yeah.
From invisibility. Okay, let's do this.
He's got to make a wisdom saving throw. Probably here.
Okay, roll. Let's just do that. I think that's
To
more
hit?
fun,
I have to roll a hit.
Yeah, roll a hit, and then I'm gonna roll die.
Okay, I got a 24 to hit, so
Yeah, that'll do.
I got a 7 to hit. So.
He's not made of fucking vibranium, so yeah, you're fine. What's his wisdom saving throw?
I think it's
It
my
would be
weight.
Constitution, I think.
It's
for stunning
Constitution?
strike. Yeah.
I thought it was wisdom for stunning strike.
Stunning strike is Constitution versus your wisdom.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. So what does he have to make?
+3, so it should be 15, I think.
Yeah.
He does not succeed. So yeah, you basically come out of he's mid picking up eyes, God, this fucking job sucks, and because pass without trace, I believe, doesn't work when combat initiates, correct?
No. Actually, it still does, but I mean, it's not invisibility. He can see us.
Right, that's a good point.
It's
So
concentration.
he becomes aware of you as the punch is here, and he's like, oh.
I will continue to punch him until he's officially knocked out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with stunning
Which I'm not
strike,
gonna roll for. He's
Continue to punch him.
I want him knocked. He's not technically knocked out. He's just restrained.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say for the purposes of we're trying to do a stealth maneuver here.
Yeah, this isn't. We're not doing a combat.
You're
we're doing
using an ability here. I'm gonna say you stun him, and this is this isn't a movie knockout where he's out for 40 minutes. It's you have a couple minutes here before he wakes up from his concussion and goes, oh.
Yeah, and while he's doing that, I'm casting Revivify on this
I'm grabbing a relic while Wynn does that.
Yeah, so you're collecting the pieces of relic.
Correct.
What you saw in his hand was vaguely staff-shaped, and you're trying to piece them together, but it's a little too broken to be considerable. You need some more help assembling this to be able. What the fuck was this thing ever? Wynn.
Yes,
Revivify.
Yeah. I don't think it requires a roll. It does require me to
Yeah, but go ahead and read it
find
for
a spell
folks.
slot. Right, yes. So, Revivify. You casting time, 1 action, range touch. You touch a creature that has died within the last minute. The creature returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell can't return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
Yeah, so he's cut in half when you do this, by the way.
I mean, when they say missing body parts, they mean if it's on the other side of the world or whatever.
I know, but
I feel like they mean things that are not attached to the body.
yeah, that's what they mean.
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
Which would be his bottom half.
Well, so sorry, he didn't cut through him perfectly.
okay.
He got in there.
It wasn't like a Darth
Bifurcated
Maul.
or whatever the
No,
Yeah,
he didn't
okay.
lightsaber him, but it's this gonna get some pretty bad internal bleeding.
Okay.
I'll say for the purposes of how Revivify works, I guess he just doesn't die from that. It's fine,
It
whatever.
seals back up, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's magic.
yeah.
It's fine. He wakes
He's
back
gonna
up.
be shot.
He's gonna be like, what the fuck?
He wakes back up with a shock, but that's fair.
I'll say shh.
Okay.
Just
yeah,
eyes.
it's not it's
Just
not absurdly loud, and also it's
No,
it's somewhat.
I'm just
big
saying,
cave.
don't start yelling now.
He's like, pay attention. What happened? Oh my god. What happened?
Well, you kind of died.
Right.
Our vampire friend may have killed you. Thankfully, I was here.
Wait, I died?
It happens.
Just a little bit. It's fine.
Who the fuck are you guys?
Hi, my name is Luz. I'm not telling you my actual name.
I'm not making you roll. He believes 100%.
My name is Alistair, actually. So.
I sneeze in the distance.
Okay. You're Luz. I died. What the fuck is going on?
Well,
I'm grabbing this relic. Just pretend like you didn't see anything, and you'll be back to life, and you're free to have a second chance at it.
we're not exactly sure what's going on. No one knows we're here. I mean, that guard does, but he's not really
Well,
conscious.
if I'm guessing right, in about 2 minutes, his mind will return from butter-like state, which
Butter-like state.
Bro got fucking churned.
yeah. So unless you're looking to churn thy butter, I think you should leave.
Oh my
Well, I was saying we shouldn't leave. We should stay until the fucking line out there.
Yeah, what's going on?
Disperses.
Are they dispersing?
Oh, that's a good point. Alistair, yes, as like Zethus leaves, so do his like retinue of guards. They also follow him out, and like you know, they are like, it's for what appears to be a powerful vampire lord, seems like an unnecessary amount of hired guards.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all escorting him all the way out.
Cool. I mean,
Okay.
hey, if they're not there, I'm gonna get closer to peeking on my buds.
Yeah, I'll say, and you see what's going on. You see the yeah. You can
And if there's a time to like get out of that shitty place, then
we need to get out of here. Yeah, this guard's gonna return.
all right.
I mean, in this, I guess as we're leaving, can we ask this dude what the fuck he thought he found?
Yeah, I'll say you're like helping him, like out, like he's got an arm on the shoulder kind of situation. He goes, so more formally, go ahead and ask, like be a character.
Yeah, what were you looking for?
Hey, sorry, dude. Seems like you died. I'm new to. I just got here. I got here late. What?
I hold up a piece.
What's your name?
This is a friend of ours.
What's your name? I'm Chiron, I guess.
No, see, no. I mean, you wouldn't know that he. You wouldn't know that he.
You're right. I'm Alistair.
There's two of you named Alistair? That's weird. Okay, Barry. I'm Barry.
Okay, Barry. What did you? Well, really, I shouldn't be asking this because I don't know. I don't know what the fuck.
I'll hold up the relic. Okay, you got killed over this relic. It wasn't enough. It wasn't what he was interested in. What is he actually looking for that he could kill you over this?
They'll kill me. Oh, I guess he did kill me, right? Yeah, I tell you. All right, fair enough. They're looking for something in here that Zethus says or thinks, I don't know which, is gonna like make him like a super vampire. It's something to do with, and like he's like very conscious of like as you are approaching the end of the cave, like he's like trying to stop you guys, so in case no one is like going to hear this. He thinks it's like some ancient vampire blood thing that's going to make him like the really old vampires that were better.
I see.
And what do you know what specifically it is? This artifact obviously wasn't it.
No,
So-
and that's the thing. I don't know. I don't think he knows. I think he's just hoping we find it. But I don't even know why. Look, I just took this job because it paid well. I didn't know that, there was going to be all this shit going on. I think someone, or for some reason, he thinks it's down here, but no one knows what we're even fucking looking for. We're just digging.
Barry, I would suggest.
Thank you so much, Barry.
Barry, I would suggest you take your lease on life and spend it on somewhere else. I would never come back to this hellhole as long as you live. Because once they notice that you're back alive, they'll kill you again. And they'll kill you dead this time.
feeling.
Barry Origins.
Barry, you're gonna wake up dead one day.
Barry.
Barry already woke up dead one day. Hey.
What do you mean you're gonna wake up dead? You can't wake up dead.
We'd love to see you back in Rotmar if you can find passage. You've been working there a little while.
How expensive is it to Rotmar?
All right, listen. I love this. We don't need to repatriate this guy. Okay.
I just want to see this guy again.
New main character, Barry.
Barry, you're not named after a patron, are you?
Nope.
Okay, Barry. Good fucking bye.
Walks off cliff and explodes.
Okay, well, I guess we work the rest of our normal shift and then get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that sounds about
interesting. Yeah, I guess so, right?
I mean, we
could just get the fuck out of here.
No, because I guarantee Junver will fail an escape attempt.
Wow, that was very rude of him. I believe in Junver.
I mean, honestly, probably correct.
I'm just saying what Junver would say.
Something tells me the numbers 1 and 5 do not ring that true. Watch Junver finds the relic. He's digging so fast.
Chris, can I make a dig check?
Sure, roll a d20.
Oh God.
Junver finds the ancient artifact. He gives it to the vampire lord.
He gives it to Zephyr. They high five. They're best friends now.
David, did you roll that one?
David.
Or did you roll that 20?
David, what did you do?
I rolled a nat 20 on my dig.
Yeah! He does find the artifact.
He saves Hyrule. So while this is going on, you're keeping watch for our team as far as what it was supposed to be, and you notice that you see Zethus and his group of guards leave, and then relatively quickly after, everyone is told to start digging once again, and you realizing shit, there was 5 people digging where I am, and now there's only me. All right. Guess I got a style on them. And you just fucking start. Who's that guy from the fucking American folklore tale who just hammers?
Paul Bunyan?
No, the other guy. The guy who beat the train.
Oh.
I have no.
I know
John
exactly
Henry?
what you're talking
John
about.
Henry.
It's John Henry, yeah.
Yeah. You just start John Henrying this shit. You're swinging that fucking pickaxe like crazy. All the other miners are like, holy shit, this guy's on some shit. They're taking notes. They cannot believe the foreman by you is just like, look at this fucking dude. And yeah, people are so distracted by your incredible mining shenanigans that they don't even begin to think, weren't there fucking 4 other people here earlier?
That's amazing.
Damn, incredible.
Fantastic.
And in the interest of this is not fun role playing, you guys all return to your normal spot and act like nothing happened, and then proceed the rest of your day. At some point beneath you, a guard stumbles his way out of the cave, shit. And there's a lot of hubbub on the lower floor. And then shortly after said hubbub, everyone is told, hey, shut it down for the day, despite it being, relatively speaking, in the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of hushed conversation amongst guards as everyone is being basically escorted out, and they're making a full sweep, making sure that no one is lingering behind or anything like that.
Chiron. No, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know that the guy saw his face, so never mind.
He didn't.
I'm gonna say he didn't. He saw a fist about to hit him.
Cool.
So went, oh!
Cool.
And shit his pants.
Okay.
That part's canon.
I mean, if he saw my face, it's the sequence burlap sack. I mean,
right. I was going to suggest that you change the mask.
He doesn't want to remember that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
And everyone is once again put back onto carts and basically shoved back out of the place and head back to town. So from what you're told is that you get paid at the end of the
motherfucker. That fucking piece.
Luigi, you fucking piece of shit.
You said he
No, he literally said at the end of the week, guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
He said you make that amount of money in a week.
In a week.
I thought he said day.
Not paid at the end of the week.
He said week.
He did. He definitely didn't say day. I will also say he wasn't clear about when you got paid. That part was 100%.
He was not. He said we make more than we make it back in a week.
It's almost like he was lying to you.
I rolled an insight check on him.
Or almost like he didn't care.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys are all, put into a cart and are heading back to town. Do you guys chat at all in the cart on the way back?
I feel like we should chat when we get back
Yeah,
on this little
I
cart.
would wait until
Perfect.
the hotel.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Because I have a lovely little segment to tie us off for the evening.
Nice.
Great.
You guys all head back into town, and it's a bit cloudy out. And as you are approaching the exterior, and you get loaded off the cart, and you're walking back across town towards Hedge's Corner, you see the forming of a crowd around something.
Oh, shit.
It isn't.
This feels like mystery music.
It isn't quite what you would consider the center of the city. It's more like the center of that lower rung area you were at earlier when you were talking to Roki, like the center of that part of town. And in fact, you have crossed that threshold where the city walls end and the city continues on. A crowd has begun to amass here. People of seemingly all over the city, but notably more of what you consider regular people than the knights or the people you saw in the higher rung of the city, or the guards you just saw at the dig site. And less than both your merchant type shit like that. The crowd builds and ends around a robed figure, stood not on a box or before a lectern or anything when you were in Bright Harbor or anything like that, just kind of in the middle of a plaza, speaking and gesticulating, pacing in place, and while directing their words to the crowd gathered around. And despite apprehension, fear, my friends, my family in the grandest sense, I never expect trust. We never expect you to welcome the Menders into your home, and should anyone ask that of you, know they are no family of mine. We have only wished to share with you what we have, not to change your ways of living, mind you, just to show you that there is another way, that just because you are born beneath the pale star, and the world is vast, that you must not die beneath the pale star because you lack the riches, the chance, the right to get away. And it has been long enough that we have shared with you just our hearth and our food, but we have more to share, and we have been selfish in that long enough. The person raises their hands up towards the sky, and with a deep breath, magic begins to flow out of their hands.
Ooh.
Can I have an Arcana check from our spellcasters?
Yep.
Ooh, that is a 8.
Does that technically include me?
Sure. Yeah, I guess so. You know how magic works enough to make this make sense.
So 15, 11 plus 4.
Okay. Ash?
23.
Great.
12.
Great.
Alistair and Junver. More of a blanket observation, but as mentioned before with stuff like RLA, magic needs to be pretty fucking strong to be plainly visible without casting detect magic. Or a special kind of magic like fireball.
Yeah.
Make something. Ash and Wynn, yo, what the fuck? That's a lot of magic. And visible, potent magic pouring out of them. And just the amount that you're seeing, that is a lot for anyone to have in themselves. And to pull that much out of yourself, this isn't a regular level mage. This is some upper level bullshit.
And there's no shadow guard here. This is definitely illegal magic, right?
Yes, definitely. Tavslaya also, once again, they have shadow guard, but only in an official capacity. They kind of maintain their own army here, because of resources. The crowd seems to stir uneasily as magic extends up into the sky and the clouds above, presumably because of, as you mentioned, the illegality of openly casting magic in such a manner. But in those clouds above, well, in fact, those clouds above begin to part. And where the dim, false light of the pale star should shine through, instead, pouring in from above is sunlight.
Ooh.
Oh.
The noise from the crowd builds and turns into a mix of confusion and yelling as several members of several vampiric members of the crowd begin to singe and smoke in the sunlight. and a panic bolts across the crowd as several members run and scramble away from the rays of sunlight that begin to wrap around the plaza, sort of encasing this part of town in sun. Noise is like across the crowd of murmuring and confusion and fear, and then another member of the Menders bangs on a metal bell with a piece of some variety, gathering the attention of the crowd once again to the speaker, who does just that and continues speaking. We, as people, we won a war against beasts and creatures from another world that took our sky from us and trapped us behind city walls. But we are not children cowering in darkness anymore. We were founded as an empire that stood to equip the people with the tools to defend themselves from the darkness of a dying world. Now, our empire only wishes to keep those tools in the hands of those who already hold them. We fought to be free, and we should be just that, not beholden to the whims of the Keltier, not set to the rules of the Shatterguard, who would keep this magic from you. They speak, extending their hand up to the sunlight they have created above their head. And to keep the Pale Star our only option, there are always more options, my friends. Hate us, if you wish. Question us, if you must. But before it is too late, help us. Help us mend our broken sky, and help us mend our broken empire. And that's gonna do this episode of Saving Throw.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good.
Folks, if you like this, you can catch more of it on twitch.tv/SaveDataTeam and youtube.com/SaveDataTeam. As always, Saving Throw is a blast for me to produce and to fuck around with. And it's just a blast to hang out on the stream with this stuff. So please support us. If you're still watching this at this point on the Twitch or whatever, thanks. If you're still watching this on YouTube at this point, give us a like, a comment, please the algorithm, and tell us that we're worthwhile. Because YouTube doesn't care for nothing, things that aren't commented on and liked a million times. This has been great. You've been great. A ding, ding, ding. Time for art.
Hell yeah.
Time for art.
Chrono Wizard with the art. Also, some art. Since we're in a snowy place, I wanted to draw the gang in some winter gear. Fuck yeah! This is like fucking One Piece. They change their outfits every arc.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, but not every arc.
Oh, these are so good.
Oh, Chiron looks so good in that coat.
I love the coat on Chiron.
Alistair is in Link's outfit.
Oh yeah!
Oh my god, yeah, from Tears of the Kingdom. They're like
Jenner's fucking face.
He's so proud of himself.
Also,
I did my cloak just to look cool, not to stay warm.
These fucking kick ass.
Yeah! I fucking love it.
These are so good. Hell yeah, Chrono
It's
Wizard.
fucking incredible.
And a Rook/Roik bit.
Hey Roy, tell me, did we forget anything?
Just
Don't forget
because it's a patron voice. It's patron name, Roki. But don't forget L6.
Oh yeah.
I didn't imagine Roki being that tiny, but I love Roki being that tiny. Like they're a regular ass Arakakra. They're very small.
Hell yeah.
Nah, Roki's just a fucking pigeon. Just chilling.
Sentient pigeon.
Yeah, he's like lying to everyone that he's an Arakakra.
I love it. Just like Stuart Little's lied to people that he's a fucking human.
Stuart.